For me, this would be an entry level finding the equation of a cubic graph. Not to say that it's easy, but what you would notice here is that you've been given the x-intercept and y-intercept. You can think of the -1 as a turning point, so you could be heading down the route of derivative equals 0 when you have stationary points. But for the purposes of what I want to go through with you today is the concept which you can use across all graphs. If I know the x-intercept is 3, then the bracket, the factor that gave me 3 was x minus 3. If the x-intercept is -1, the factor that gave me -1 was +1. It's like taking an answer, like -1, and just going in reverse, back up. That's what we're basically doing there. But if you stop there, hopefully you'd feel something's a little bit off, because if I times this out, it's a parabola because it's just got 2 brackets, but I can see that it's a cubic. And so if you ever find that you have an x-intercept that's also the turning point and it's on the x-axis, then it's like microscopically that factor actually is happening twice, so we square it. So anytime that something is turning, let's say this was at 5, the bracket would be x minus 5, but it would be squared because it's turning on the x-axis. Very, very helpful to remember. And then, like most graphs, all that you're really left with to do is just say to yourself, oh my word, I'm missing one letter. For any graph, if you're missing one letter, get yourself into a habit of just subbing in one point. And so the point we sub in won't be the x-intercepts we've already used, because that will bring everything to 0. I always want to find another point, and so I'm finding the y-intercept. It could be another point on the graph that they give us. And from here on, it should be pretty straightforward. Just going to be subbing in the point into all the x's and the y's. And that leaves me with 1 squared is 1. 1 times -3 is just -3a equals -6. So a will equal 2. And then I come back where I was stuck, missing one letter. When I say I'm missing one letter, remember, I'm not missing the x and y, because they are always in the final equation of any of our functions. And so I'm always missing the other letters that I see. And so I'm going to rewrite that. But again, I don't like to waste lines. I want to keep things productive, keep things moving in exam. So I'm going to just times this out at the same time. So x squared plus 2x plus 1. I prefer to times out the brackets first. So that would be x cubed 2x squared minus 3x squared is minus x squared. X times 1 is x, minus 6x is minus 5x, and the two constants together, minus 3 times 1 is just minus 3, and I'm right near getting my final equation. I'm just going to times the 2 in, and this should be what we need as our equation. So look out for that when you've got x intercepts, that you can just use brackets, and if it's turning on the line, you can count it as if it's 2 brackets.